Hello everyone, this is Jonny Volume 88, back again with another video. Today we're going to be covering some Dirt 4, and in this particular video what we're actually going to be discussing is a few basic techniques to help you survive an average day on any of the Dirt games, or rally games in general. So yeah, the way this is going to work is I'm in Dirt 4 itself, and I'm going to be in the DirtFish Rally School section of the game, to have sort of like an open playing field that's got a bit of tarmac, a bit of gravel, so it shows you all of the techniques and how they would get applied into normal day-to-day racing. So just a bit of a disclaimer before I carry on, I'm not in any way a professional sim racer. I don't profess to be that. I just say I'm a game enthusiast and also a bit of a racing enthusiast as well. So yeah, before I carry on, a little bit of a rundown of my setup here. So in front of me I've got my Logitech G29, this is my daily driver wheel. Got a gear shifter here as well, which you can probably see just poking at the bottom of the screen, but I've repurposed that with a bit of elastic band work so that it springs back as a handbrake, and if you hear that during the video, you know why. So yep, and down below as well, I'm just going to camera to show you, I've also got a set of pedals that came with the Logitech wheel. So yeah, you're going to see a bit of action from those as we go along as well. So yeah, going back to it then, I'm going to show you a few techniques that rally drivers tend to use daily and how they would aim to get those applied in normal day-to-day driving. Without further ado, so everyone, welcome to DirtFish Rally School. This is the in-game equivalent of the real-life DirtFish Rally School over in America. And we are here today to learn a little bit about the way this Subaru Impreza that I'm driving is going to handle, with a bit of application of advanced techniques. All of these techniques do actually revolve around weight transfer, so it's about getting the weight of the car over the correct wheel at the correct time to make sure that you can transition smoothly from corner to corner. So I've got this Subaru Impreza 2001 here, and I'm using the gear shifter to my right here as a handbrake. And first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to pop it into gear and get a feel for the way the car drives just in a normal circumstance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! So, as you can see, driving it normally, whether you transition from gravel or tarmac, is relatively smooth. I've just hit a number of cones there and that noise is horrible. So, yeah. So, first things first, we are going to look at some of the techniques that are mainly used on gravel stages. So, I think it's a good way to explain weight transfer. As you can see, as I'm driving along, I put my foot on the brake and the front end of the car dips down. Now that's a good way to explain weight transfer and the way it works, but moving sideways quite fast, that could alter the balance entirely differently. The first technique that we're going to actually show today is probably everyone's personal favourite in terms of rallying circles, because it can look the most spectacular if it's done well, and that is a power slide. So go into this circular section here. I'm going to pop it on a little bit of handbrake just to get it going. Whoa! Come off the throttle, apply the clutch. Come off the throttle, apply the clutch. That's it. That is literally all there is to a power slide. So when you're heading towards a corner, you brake down a little bit for it, come off the throttle, apply the clutch a little bit, and go back straight on the throttle, and it will slide you neatly around the corner just like that. And that is how a power slide is, as simple as that. Now, you probably spotted, whilst I was driving along there, that I was applying the brakes with my left foot. Now, don't worry, in rallying circles and in racing circles, that's perfectly normal. You can apply the brake pedal with your left foot, and it dramatically helps you get a better way for how the car feels. So, as I'm driving along here, I can do another power slide. If you could see that on a replay, that would probably look spectacular. Now coming down here, get a bit of speed on. That's a really long ass power slide there for you. And going to come into the infield section again via the water splash. Applying the windscreen wipers as I go round. Wait for it to clear. Here, apply the windscreen wipers. Follow the cones around. Go through the cones because it's much easier. And that'll take us neatly into our next manoeuvre, which is the handbrake turn. So I've just vaguely demonstrated one there. There's another corner coming up I can show you with, coming up just up here. So, a bit of power slide in, brake down, turn in, clutch down, handbrake, back on the power. Get some full speed going. Try that again around this here. Now, the best application for a handbrake turn is usually on tight corners on tarmac. Luckily, we've got one straight up here. I'm going to get my foot down, make sure I'm tackling it at full speed. That was a very open turn, but it can vary in tightness depending on the surface you're on. Handbrake turns are mostly found on hairpins and tarmac, but they can also be used on gravel as well. But they unsettle the car a lot more, I find. So you turn in, clutch down, handbrake on, back on the power, and that's your handbrake turn. So I'm going to come along here now to a corner where I'll try and demonstrate a Scandinavian Flick. Now, the Scandinavian Flick is a very awkward technique to perfect, but it looks absolutely spectacular if you get it right. So, the way it works is you apply a pendulum effect to your car. So, the way it works, I'm going to turn it, I'm going to brake down, turn the opposite way into the corner, fling it into the corner just like that. Keep it going, nice and steady. That took me wide out on some gravel and I spun there. A broken windscreen as well. I'm going to come back onto the gravel section and try and do some more Scandinavian flicks, and also couple in the rest of the techniques I've explained as well. That was a nice little flick there. Missed a turn. Handbrake turn here. Oh, that was a lucky miss. I'm going to try a bit of left foot braking to initiate a power slide here. And there is another nice little Scandinavian Flick. The beautiful car to drive once you get the balance right on it. Over 100, down into third. Bit of a handbrake pull. I'm going to go through the warehouse now, see if I completely mess this up or not. Eagle-eyed among you will have probably spotted I did the handbrake turns there without using the clutch. That's because with a sequential gearbox you can do it either way. Oh, this gravel speed is lovely from the Impreza. Bit more action on the power slide there. That is what a power slide should look like. So, yeah. Cones there, doesn't matter. I'm going to create my own flying finish in a minute, so. So, Hope you enjoyed that little demonstration. As I said, if you were watching carefully, you'd have noticed in the right hand side box that's in black, you would have seen the various techniques come to life as explained there. But that's about going to do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to whack a thumbs up on it. If you enjoy my content and want to keep up to date on further things that I do, including a series of slow-mo videos explaining those techniques in more detail, then please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to be kept up to date on that. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys next time, you lovely, lovely people.